Hello viewers, this video completely covers about bus admittance matrix. Watch the entire video without skipping. This video alone is enough for you. You can form a bus admittance matrix for any complex power system. Before going to discuss about bus admittance matrix, what is bus? It is a meeting point of various components in a power system is called bus. At some of the buses, power is being injected into the network, whereas at other buses, power is being taken by the system load. Similarly, bus is a copper bar. Here the incoming and outgoing lines are connected. In a circuit calculation, 3 or more branches meeting point is called node. Here in power system, that is called bus. Let's see bus admittance matrix. It is denoted as the letter Y. It is a symmetric matrix formed from the power system network. The purpose of matrix is used in load flow analysis and stability analysis. Let the injected bus current be I and the bus voltage be V. According to Ohm's law, I is equal to V divided by Z. The inverse of Z is called admittance Y. In case of 3-bus system, the format of bus admittance matrix is like this. It consists of 3 columns and 3 rows. Here, the diagonal elements Y11, Y22 and Y33 are generally expressed YII. It is for ith bus. YII is equal to sum of the admittance of all elements connected to ith node. It is called as self admittance at the ith bus. Then the off diagonal elements are called mutual admittances. Y12 that is equal to Y21, Y13 that is equal to Y31, then Y23 that is equal to Y23. It is the that is generally expressed as Yij, negative of sum of admittances of all elements connected between node I and J, that is buses I and J. It is called as mutual admittance between ith and jth bus. The purpose of bus is it is used in load flow analysis and stability analysis. Next, we will look at some important basics. Everyone know about impedance. Impedance Z is equal to R plus J into X. The unit of impedance is ohm. The resistance unit also ohm. X is the reactance. The reactance unit also ohm. This reactance may be the inductive reactance or the capacitive reactance. Both reactances are present in a line means the impedance Z is equal to R plus J into XL minus XC. Here XL is 2 pi FL, the unit is ohm. XC that is equal to 1 by 2 pi FC, that unit also ohm. Here all the parameters units are ohm. In case of transmission line, the medium and long transmission lines are represented in the power system as a nominal pi model. Here in nominal pi model, this is the series impedance. Then the line capacitance are concentrated near to sending end side and receiving end side. The half of the line capacitance are concentrated as sending end side and receiving end side. That's are called line charging capacitance. Here look at the series impedance. The series impedance only has the reactance, resistance and reactance only. There is no capacitance in this series branch. The capacitance are shunt branches near to sending end side and receiving end side. So their imaginary term is denoted as the symbol, the plus JXL, plus sign. The sign is very important. From this, our point is the imaginary term sign plus means that one is impedance. Then let's see about admittance. The reciprocal of impedance is called admittance. They take reciprocal 1 divided by R plus J XL. You get multiply the conjugate on numerator and denominators. You get simplify. You get the final term of in the form G minus JB. The unit of admittance is mho. Here one important point is the admittance imaginary term is negative. That one is the important point. Then the half line charging capacitance are always positive number. The line charge, if in our problems, the line charging capacitance value given means divided by 2. Then find off line charging admittance for sending end side and receiving end side. This value is always positive. Then some cases the impedance value is given without mentioned in the problem. You can identify that sign is positive means this sign is positive means the given value is impedance. This sign is negative. Negative means the given value is admittance. So that only easily identify. Now let's see one example problem. For the network shown in figure, write the elements of Y-bus matrix directly by inspection method. I am going to explain the inspection method through this problem. Here, all the values, the reactance values are marked as a negative sign. Over here, the given values are the admittances. The admittances values are directly given. Here, first step, mark the nodes. Node means in our problem, 3 or more branches meeting points are called nodes. Here, this one is a node. Here, 3 branches are meeting. This is also another one node. Here also, these 4 branches are meeting. This is also another one node. Here, it consists of 1, 2, 3 nodes. This node is taken as the reference node. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 branches are meeting at the bottom line is taken as the reference node. Here, this system consists of 3-bus system. Then another important point is the voltage sources are short circuited and the current sources are open circuited. Here, circuit consists of 2 current sources. These current sources are open circuited. This is our first step. Then second step, you form the matrix. The matrix is in the form Y bus is equal to here 3-bus system except the reference bus. So the Y bus matrix is in the form like this. So we want to calculate these diagonal elements and the off diagonal elements. First of all, I am going to calculate the diagonal elements. First diagonal element Y11. What is Y11? Y11 is the sum of admittances connected to this node. What are the admittances directly connected to this node? Here J minus J10, minus J0.5, minus J20. These 3 branches are directly connected to this node. So add these 3 branches, we get Y11 minus J10 minus J0.5 minus J20, that is equal to minus J30.5. Similarly, for Y22 and Y33. Y22, this branch, these 3 branches are connected at node 2, minus J0.5, minus J10, minus J0.5. Add these 3 admittances, you get minus J11. Then finally, in case of third node, 3 branches, minus J20, minus J0.5, minus J10. You get the summation is minus J30.5. Then off diagonal element. This matrix is symmetric matrix. I already told Y12 is equal to Y21, Y13 is equal to Y31, Y23 is equal to Y32. So the off diagonal element is equal to negative of admittances connected between these 2 nodes or buses. Between these buses. For example, here Y12. the 1, 2, this is a first node, this one is the second node. The element connected between 1 and 2 is minus j 0.5. Here take the negative of element connected between 1 and 2. So that negative of minus j 0.5 is j 0.5. Similarly, 1 and 3, this element. The negative of this element is j20. Then 2 and 3, the negative of this element is j0.5. Now all elements admittances values are calculated. Then substitute the admittances values in the matrix, you get the final Y bus matrix. Then let's see second example problem. For the network showed in figure, write the elements of bus admittance matrix directly by inspection method. Here also a network is given. Here in this network, all the reactance values are in positive. The positive sign means the given value is impedance. You want to calculate the admittances. We take reciprocal or inverse of these terms. Then only our calculation is correct. The first step, similar to that of previous problem, you want to identify the nodes. Node means 3 or more branches connected to connecting point. Here these 3 branches are connected. Then here these 3 branches are connected. This is another one node. Then these 3 branches are connected. This is another one node. Then the bottom line, all branches are connected. This is also another one node. This node is taken as the reference node. Then the remaining nodes are 1, 2, 3. Here this system also 3 bus system. Then also the voltage sources are short circuit and current sources are open circuited. Here this circuit consists of 2 voltage sources. These 2 voltage sources are short circuited. Therefore the circuit diagram becomes, this voltage source is short circuited. Here also this is shorted. Then naming the nodes 1, 2, 3. This is our first step. Then second step, this is a 3 bus system. So the matrix is in the form 3 by 3 matrix. The matrix elements are the diagonal elements and the off diagonal element. We want to calculate the diagonal element y11, y22 and y2, y33. First you have to calculate the diagonal element. First of all, y11. What is y11? The given value is the impedance value. So you take reciprocal, then only you get the admittance value. The sign indicates, the sign is positive, so that this is impedance. Here these 3 impedances are connected to this node. Y11 means sum of admittances connected to bus number 1. Here the sum of admittances, the admittance value means 1 divided by j 0.1 plus 1 divided by j1 plus 1 divided by j 0.5. That's the admittances connected at bus 1. That is y11. But y11. Then y22, the sum of admittances 1 divided by j 0.5, 1 divided by j1, 1 divided by j 0.4. This is y22. Then y33, 1 divided by j 0.4, 1 divided by j1, 1 divided by j 0.1. These are the diagonal elements, self admittances. Then calculate the mutual admittances. Mutual admittances, the negative of admittances connected between the 2 buses. Here first calculate y12. Y12 is equal to y21. Y12, that is, here the given value is impedance. We take reciprocal, the minus of minus 1 divided by j 0.5. Minus 1 divided by j 0.5. Then calculate y13. There is no direct element connected between 1 and 3 or 3 and 1. 1 and 3 or 3 and 1. So here put 0 in the place of y13 and y31, you put 0. Then finally y23, that is the element connected between 3 and 2, that is the minus 1 divided by j 0.4. Minus of elements admittances connected between the two branches. That is called mutual admittances. Then finally simplify directly by using calculators. Then the final answer becomes y bus is equal to this one. This is the answer for this problem. This method is the inspection method. Then let's see third example problem. Here this example problem consists of a 4-bus system, so that the Y-bus matrix of in the form 4x4 matrix. Let's see the problem. The parameters of 4-bus system are as follows. The bus code column values are given, the line impedance values are given, the line charging admittance value also given. Draw the network and find bus admittance matrix. Before going to draw the diagram, the line charging admittance values are given. In case of transmission line, you want the half line charging admittance, so that you divide the admittance value into 2 divided by 2. You get half line charging admittance, that is equal to line charging admittance divided by 2. That value will substitute in the equivalent circuit diagram. The equivalent circuit becomes here. Here 4-bus system. So first of all mark the 4 buses. These 4 buses. First bus 1, second bus 2, third bus 3, and fourth bus 4. Mark these 4 buses. Then connect the bus codes. Depending upon the bus codes, connect the line impedances. The buses 1 and 2. This one is connected between 1 and 2. This one 0.2 plus j 0.8 is connected between 1 and 2. The half line charging admittance, divide this value by 2. So the half line charging admittance is j 0.1. This is j 0.1. This is j 0.1. This is on transmission line equivalent circuit. Then second value, the impedance 0.3 plus j 0.9 connected between 2 and 3. 2 and 3. This is 2. This one is 3. Connected between 2 and 3. 0.3 plus j 0.9. The half line charging admittance j 0.03. The half of the value 0.015. 0.015. This is another one equivalent circuit of the transmission line. This is third. Then next third one. Third one 2,4. 2,4. 2,4. The value 0.25. 0.25. Then j 0.1. J 0.1. The half line charging admittance divided by this 2, that is 0.02. J 0.02. This is another one transmission line connected between 2 and 4. Then 3 and 4. 3 and 4 the value this one 0.2 plus j 0.8. 3 and 4 0.2 plus j 0.8. Connect this one. The offline charging admittance half of the value 0.01 j 0.01. You get another one transmission line between 3 and 4. Then finally 1 and 3. 1 and 3 0.1 plus j 0.4. The offline charging admittance j 0.01 divided by 2. This is the equivalent circuit of the given line data. Now let's calculate the bus admittance matrix. First one the self admittances y11, y22, y33, and y44 calculate. Y11 is the sum of admittances connected to the bus number 1. Here what are the admittances directly connected? That is 1 divided by j, 1 divided by 0.1 plus j 0.4, this branch. Then another one branch 1 divided by 0.2 plus j 0.8. So add these branches. Then the half diagonal, the half line charging admittances. Half line charging admittances. These two are in sending end side. Sending end side. I add here j 0.1. This is the admittance. So it no need to take inverse. Directly add. This is impedance. So that only you take inverse 1 divided by j 0.01 J 0.005. Then simplify by using calculator, you get the answer 0.882 minus J 3.514. Similarly, we are going to calculate the self-admittances of buses 2, 3, and 4. Y22 is equal to, what are the buses connected? What are the lines connected here? This bus Y21, Y24, then Y2 itself is the half line charging admittance. Then Y23, this is 23. Then says applying the value, then simplify, they get 0.862 minus J 3.072. Similarly, Y33 and Y44 values. The self-admittance values are calculated. Now going to calculate the mutual admittances. The mutual admittances, Y12 is negative of admittance connected between 1 and 2. That is minus 1 divided by 0.2 plus J 0.8. Here no need to include the half line charging admittance. The half line charging admittances are only included in the self admittance formula. So the mutual admittance formula Y21, that is equal to Y12, that is equal to minus 1 divided by 0.2 plus J8. Similarly, Y31, then Y41. Y41, 4, this is bus number 4, this one is bus number 1. There is no direct lines between bus number 1 and 4. So this value is 0. Then also calculate for remaining lines. Self-admittance, mutual admittances, Y32. 32. This is minus 1 divided by 0.3 plus J 0.9. Then Y42. This is 4. This one is 2. Minus 1 divided by 0.25 plus J1. Then Y34. 34. Minus 1 divided by 0.2 plus J 0.8. Then using calculator, simplify, you get this answer. Now this matrix, the number of buses in the system is 4. So the order of the matrix also 4. Substitute all the values in the matrix, you get the bus admittance matrix. This is a very simple method for calculating the bus admittance for any power system network.